take off.
The freshest ingredients for the food of my family. And I know, like most of you all here today, you love treating your kids to healthy snacks and meals that aren't just healthy, but they need to taste good too, right? Right? Not just be healthy, they need to taste good. And I consider it my utmost priority to keep my family nourished. But unfortunately, sometimes it is a little hard to find real food. As we get more and more health conscious, we find that the products on the grocery shelves might not meet our discerning tastes. But thankfully with Arla, they're making the healthier choice so much easier. As the world's #1 organic dairy producer, Arla is making it easy for families to let in the natural goodness with its range of milk and cheese products. Today, the 5th largest dairy cooperative in the world will introduce to us its latest product, Arla Cheesy Spread, made from real milk obtained straight from the cows that the farmers care for. Like the rest of Arla's milk and cheese range, it's full of vitamin A, calcium, and 100% zero preservatives, additives, and stabilizers. It is just all natural goodness, which is what we need. Now we're sure that you all want to know more about this product to make your favorite cheesy treats healthy and more delicious. So I'd like to invite our first speaker today, Mr. Jens Christian Krogh Nielsen, the Senior General Manager of Arla Foods for Philippines, Thailand, and Vietnam, to give us a few words on Arla Cheesy Spread and what makes it different from the other cheese spreads on the market today and why it is a must-have for every Filipino household. So ladies and gentlemen, let's give a warm welcome to Mr. Nielsen.
Good morning, everybody. I'm quite pleased to be here, but first of all, I would like to thank everybody here that has shown up, and especially our ambassador to Denmark, Jan Christensen, who have joined us to this event, which I'm very pleased about, but all of you, I'm happy to see you. First of all, I would just like to start off where I come from, where Arla come from, where our roots are from. Because all this started all the way back to 1891, where 20 Danish farmers decided to join forces and produce milk, but also produce something out of the milk beyond. And this has grown to become one of the biggest dairy cooperatives in the world. Today, joined by 12,700 farmers from Denmark, Sweden, UK, Germany, Belgium, Luxembourg, and Holland. So today, we are a true European world market player. Anyhow, enough of Arla Foods. I think Philippines, I came to Philippines and I've lived here now for 3 years. When you look at Philippines, a booming economy and everything is on the rise. I think just this area we are in here this morning shows a good picture of what's going on in the Philippines. Also, what I experienced when I came here and noticed very well is I came from a country that has been elected year on year on year as the most happy people in the world. I think actually the Philippines is going to challenge that, because what I experienced arriving to Philippines was so many happy faces, such a happy nation, and I think that's what Philippines and Filipinos can be extremely proud of. You are extremely friendly and open-minded. But what I also sensed was, there's a big concerns about food safety, food scams. We have heard it also from China and so. But there's a lot about food safety and healthy living and nourishment. lacking? What are the choices? Plenty of food choices in the market, but is it real? Question mark. My big question was, can't we do this just a little bit better? Yes, we can. It's time to get real. Because real deal and real cheese is made out of milk. And when I looked around in the market and saw all these varieties, looking at the ingredients, I barely found there was any kind of milk in it, but was positioned to be cheese. So here was the big question, can't we do that better? Yes, we can. And that is what we're introducing to you today with our arla cheesy spread. Arla cheesy spread made out of 90% milk. Only 5 ingredients. And by that, and by nature, milk with a high content of calcium and vitamin A. But beyond that, this is milk coming from our own farms, produced by our own farmers, which is my boss. That's our farmers, the 12,700 farmers. That's the one that's behind Arla Foods. It's produced at our own dairy sites, and by that also under the European standards of food safety. But with this, we deliver also full traceability. Basically, we can trace the milk the whole way back to the farm. No one else can do that. And the last part of it, I hope already you have experienced it. This product is not only natural, it's not only healthy, and only with 5 ingredients made out of 90% milk. This tastes excellent. So ladies and gentlemen, it's time to get real. Thank you very much. Salamat.
Insightful talk about Arla cheesy spread, and I love this Get Real campaign because you can tell it's real because of the color. I don't know if you've seen the other competitors on the market, it's a very different color, but at least with Arla cheesy spread, you know that it's real milk because it's white. Very different from the other competitors on the market. Okay, so last year, Arla Foods officially launched their Natural Goodness range that has helped countless Filipinos let in the goodness. Now it's time to hear from our panel, which includes Chef Gino Gonzalez and Chef Gina Cuango Gonzalez, along with nutrition seeker moms, Danica Soto Pingris and Rita Perlejo Bonifacio. So let's welcome them to the stage to share with us their personal experience with Arla cheesy spread. How are we today? Excited about our cheesy spread? Yes. Alright, let's start with Chef Gino. Now we all know that our choice of ingredients affects the dishes that we make, right? So can you tell us the most important thing to remember so that we can choose our ingredients right?
Yeah, well, when I cook, I always choose ingredients that are real, as much as possible for preservatives, fillers, or expanders. And that's what's nice about Arla cheesy spread because, well, as you mentioned a while ago, you just look at the color and it's just so pristine and white. And it's not, you can see that it's
around the menu. So for those mothers and families who like to create new recipes and who like to invent something new, then it's good to try.
So you're not limited at all. There's loads to do. Those look amazing, those recipes on the side. You have to check those out later. Okay, so Chef Gino, you're going to be having a demo later on, right? You're going to show us how easy it is.
Oh yeah. We're doing a nice egg sandwich. I'm doing it with Jets over here. Yeah. So that should be exciting.
Well, we can't wait, and everyone's going to be able to sample what you make later on, right?
I have to admit, you know, when we thought about cheesy spread and launching in the Philippines, for me it was like a bread fill. Then I gave the products to these two people here, and when you look around and see all the recipes that came out of it, I was just astounded. And that's when you give it to creators, then you suddenly get something that's even bigger than I thought.
Yeah, it's amazing. That's what I would have thought first, just cheese spread, but now you can see how many other things you could do with the arla cheesy spread, which is amazing. Okay, so let's move on to Rika.
Yes.
I want to know, were you always really health conscious and meticulous about ingredients in your food and what you were putting into your body?
You know, when I was younger, yes, but health back then for me had a lot to do with vanity. You wanted to look good, you wanted to be thin, you didn't want to look fat, so it was all about what not to eat. But then when I had my first child, it was like everything became about what he should eat, because you're constantly looking at a person who's constantly developing. So you need to give him stuff that will not only make sure that it wouldn't be unhealthy for him, but also something that would add to his growth. So you start looking into these things, like you start reading labels and you're like, oh, there's nutritional value in what you're getting. So really, it has become different for me ever since I've become a mom. I also benefit from it because now I think of, oh, this is good for me too, or this is good for my husband too. So now everyone in my family, that's the best for me. I try. I try.
So now everyone is healthy because you're so aware.
Yes.
So tell me, what were your thoughts about arla cheesy spread when you first tried it?
To be honest, I finished my first bottle all by myself.
I didn't share with your family.
Because I'm such a milk person that when I got to taste it, I was like, wow, this tastes so real. It's so natural. It really is what it says to be, 90% milk. So I was like, this is not faking me out. I know that I'm really getting milk. So I finished the whole bottle, then I got guilty, and then I got a new one for my child. And now he really loves it too, because I think he took after me. He likes that kind of taste, the milky taste. And aside from that, I think it's just really yummy. And as moms, we all know that it's important that what you give to your children are also yummy. Not only healthy, but at the same time yummy. So arla cheesy spread has both.
True. So Danica, is it hard to get your kids to eat healthy? Is it challenging?
Actually, yes, especially, with vegetables, or sometimes when they look at the color, like they feel that it's not good. But the good thing with arla cheesy spread was it was so easy to feed it to them, because they love the taste. And number one, it's so nutritious, delicious, and like what Rika said, the taste is very delicate and milky. You know it's really milk. So now I know that I don't have to compromise nutrition and taste.
Well, as we were saying, it's easy to get your kids to eat healthy if it tastes good.
Yes,
because
true.
If it tastes good, it trumps everything.
And I'd like to add also, like what Chef Sheena said, what's good with arla cheesy spread is it's very versatile. You can add it to almost anything, and you can cook with it, you can spread it on pandi salad. If you were eating this morning, wait, like how many pieces? I know, but I would like to add to the two chefs beside me. They know how to make everything versatile. They can make a variety of, but for me, that's not my talent. So it's already good that arla cheesy spread by itself is good. So I can just put it on pandesal and it's done. And it's fun because it's easy to prepare. Now I have more time to bond with my kids.
Okay, so how do you bond with your kids with the cheesy spread?
Well, we eat together. We eat the cheesy spread together. We prepare meals together at the same time. I try to engage my kids when it comes to cooking also. Preparing healthy and delicious meals for them. And I think it's also a way of teaching them what our healthy foods are all about.
Yeah, it's important to teach them right from the beginning, and then they have they have their life's building blocks. Well, thank you so much, Danica, and
Thank you.
So all of our panelists' answers tell us that it's really important to get real and be aware that eating, what you're eating, isn't always what the label claims it to be. And I think that's really important to be aware of. But you know, eating nutritious food doesn't mean limiting yourself, as you can see by all these amazing recipes on the site, and as you'll be able to taste later with Chef Gino's egg salad sandwich, which is going to be amazing. It's going to satisfy our cravings, and we also want good food to be ready, well, easy to source out, which is what Arla has done by being very readily available and easy to use. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That ends our talk with our panelists. Oh, sorry. Pardon me. On the cheesy spread from Arla that they are launching here today. So thank you, everyone. Let's give our guests a big round of applause. Okay, so to know more about Arla, please do check out their
Panini, but we're using our local bread, pandesal. I'm sure you're very much aware of the pandesal. So, we actually made this recipe when we were in Baguio recently. When you sent us the goodies, we brought it up there, we were so inspired, we were doing all sorts of things with it, and this is one of the things we came up with.
I'm very curious about this one.
Yeah. Okay, so let's start. So we have some hard-boiled eggs. Yeah, so which is pretty standard. Okay. Then we have salted eggs to further give this bread like this. We'll give it like it's an umami bomb. It has that fish flavor, that rich, strong flavor. So we're adding it to our salad. And then we have herbs. We have cilantro to give it a nice spunk. Okay. So we're gonna.
It's like a gourmet egg salad sandwich.
Oh,
mine is just egg.
Yeah. So we're adding actually 2 herbs. And then we have fresh dill also, so that it's nice, fragrant, and aromatic. Okay. Then fresh onions, white onions to give nice texture and to give it a nice bite as well. Then you have some mustard, just to just a bit of acid there, which will really spice it up.
Can I ask, did you road test this with your kids?
Yeah.
Sometimes they can be a little bit picky with mustard or...
The mustard is actually masked by the cheese. It just gives it a little kick. So it's kid-friendly.
Not overpowering.
Yes. So we have a little bit of honey, just to add a little bit of sweetness. Then we have a little bit of paprika and nutmeg.
I'm starting out getting embarrassed, and I'm serving pandesal just for cheesy spread and not mixing all this.
Okay, so we have a little bit of sour cream. Okay, and then salt and pepper. It's already combined. And well, here's the major ingredient. We're putting 1 cup of Irish cheese spread. We're not putting in mayonnaise. We're just going all the way.
So basically, instead of mayo, it's the cheesy spread.
Yes. So,
which is healthier, a lot healthier.
Yes. So there we're putting all of that. This is a 240 ml barrel, which is like perfect for this recipe. Just add it on. And we start to mix it.
It looks amazing.
So,
delicious.
it's time to assemble it. Okay?
Too easy.
So, yeah, so we have pandesal that we have pre-grilled, finishing a panini grill a while ago. And yeah, we have with assembling this one. Yeah. Okay. So
I just want to taste it.
okay. So we'll use the bread to assemble it. Just we'll make like 2 pieces. There you go. And yeah.
There's some little chef touches there with the grill, panini, pandesal. As a mom, I don't really think about doing, but I'm glad I'm getting inspired by the way you're doing things over there.
If it comes from the store like early in the morning when it's nice and hot, you can actually just slice it and just stuff this in. Okay? And yeah, make another one. So there you go. Yeah. Okay, so we'll cover it. And we'll have just a little salad to go with it with any dressing of your choice actually. You can make your own, you make your own quick onion dressing or any vinaigrette, like balsamic vinegar and olive oil is actually good. So we're just gonna do a quick toss of this one. Okay. Then we're ready to make this up. So put the salad. Some of these chips, which we pre-fried the back a while ago, and then a tomato or whatever vegetable you want to go with it. And then of course we put our panini. There.
Wow!
Here you go.
Look at that.
I'm so proud of
good.
myself.
Are you guys excited to try it? I don't know about you, but my egg salad sandwiches don't quite compare to that, but I'm inspired by how easy it was just to mix the ingredients, and you showed us how easy it is, how simple it is. So I hope you guys learned something from that. Did you guys learn? Yeah, get inspired